Yeah, this is the Dr. Sophie Rothschild show, and I've been asked this question many times. What's the difference between biblical slavery and the mid-Atlantic slave trade? Well, first and foremost, in the mid-Atlantic slave trade, there were people um, kidnapped by the local um, African tribes and then sold to the British, who then sold the Americas. Or otherwise, in other cases, they won them in war in the form of slavery. But in the mid-Atlantic slave trade, there was a lot of kidnapping and selling others into slavery. Now, okay, now from a biblical standpoint, that is illegal as a crime punishable by death, as stated in Exodus 21. Okay. Now, on the other hand, in biblical slavery, as stipulated in Leviticus 25, verse 44 to 46, you can buy a slave from some nation, you can own them as property, and you can pass them on as inheritance. And as later stated in Exodus 21, I think verse 20 to 25, you can beat them, and if they don't die within 3 days, no charge will be filed. And it's also regarded as slave as property. You can pass them on inheritance. And that was with the biblical slave trade, and that was also the case with the mid-Atlantic slave trade. So in the mid-Atlantic slave trade, there was lots of kidnapping of Africans and selling them into slavery. That method is totally illegal from a biblical point of view, and it will have been punishable by death. On the other hand, in terms of similarity, both cases, people have been you can buy people from other nations, pass them on as inheritance, and you can own that property. And the Exodus 21 says, as stated in Leviticus 25, verse 44 to 46, you can own what property, you can pass them on inheritance, and you can also purchase them from certain nations. And while in Exodus 21, verse 20 to 25, you can also um, beat them. If they don't die in 3 days, they no charge. And that was similar in both systems. While the kidnapping people and selling slavery, something that's not allowed under biblical slavery, and would have been punishable by that. So the mid-Atlantic slave trade you could do buy people, you can there was a lot of kidnapping of people, selling them for slavery. That's not allowed on the biblical slavery. While and that's the difference. While the similarity, in both cases, you can buy a citizen from a nation, you can own the property, you can pass them on inheritance, and you can beat them, as stated in Leviticus 25, verse 44 to 46, and also in Exodus 21, verse 20 to 25. All right? Thanks so much again, and good day.